This is like so not Ratchet at all. And you could say maybe it's a medical helicopter. No, it isn't. It doesn't look like it.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the
So, D to the B, my arch enemy, you know, my Megatron to my Optimus Prime. He, you know, he was doing a stream. Well, I didn't watch it. I just saw on his show he released a video of his stream where he was talking about Transformers Cyberworld and how they have a new Ratchet. Now, we all know him for just complaining about Cyberworld because, you know, like, those darn kid shows, it really riles me up. I gotta talk 25 minutes. 25 minutes about it, you know, about how garbage and woke that show is, or I don't even know, but I don't know. And I think it's real funny to me because, like, on his stream, he talks about Ratchet, and for, you know, the figure looks fine to me. It's whatever. All Cyberworld toys look very kid-esque. I don't even know how to describe it. They're no studio series. I'll just put it like that, simply. Like, especially with the alt mode, how he said it looks like Blades from Rescue Bots. The only one I know or care about is from G1. You know, all my favorite scenes of him are such examples as...
Like, and even...
But no, I really think it's funny how he's complaining about the gender swap thing and all that, because here, okay, I'm gonna be so real. Gender swaps, to me, don't really have a real impact, especially with certain characters, because... I'm not gonna lie, gender swaps don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's the same reason why I think whenever people got angry about Tech Jacket being a girl and Invincible is funny, because, one, you motherfuckers didn't know who Tech Jacket was. I'm pretty sure the comic run got canceled a couple times because no one cared about him as a character, so why even bother? Because I think most of the joy for me with Transformers is for how this is such, like, an expansive, you know, a franchise where they have different types of characters. If anything, I think Transformers is the most prone or, like, viable to having gender swaps and different, you know, rewriting characters, because Transformers has so many continuities, so many different expanding universes that you can get away or be able to do something like that. Like, for example, Transformers Animated, one of my favorite Transformers shows, has a female version of Red Alert. You know, like, I don't think female Red Alert is stepping on the toes of G1 Alert. I mean, like, oh, the crime that she committed by taking over the good name of G1 Red Alert. That's like looking at Beast Wars and saying, oh no, look at this crab cake, you know, he took over my favorite character, Rampage, from G1. How could they do such a thing, those criminals? And I really think it's so funny because I just don't get it, because it's just a gender swap. It's not even that big of a deal. I just think it's so funny how this guy has, like, you know, this the problem with the, you know, media nowadays. This is the woke agenda. I'm exaggerating, but, you know, it's just funny to me. Like, I'm being so serious. I have to iterate this again. I just really think that Transformers is fine doing gender or race swaps because there are many universes and there's many different things that you could get away with stuff, especially for characters. It's like all of them could be different, and that's like the joy. I mean, yeah, sure, you have certain characters that I feel like are necessary to keep in line with who they are, you know, as like just an overall sense, but for the most part, I kind of enjoy and I love to see how they make different creations of characters, you know? If they just kept a rigid, straight line for how they did things, it probably would get stale, you know? And that's the same reason why I love different shows and different interpretations. Like, one day I might go like, you know what, let's watch a Bayverse movie. The other day I'm like, you know what, let's watch an episode of G1. And both of them have different interpretations of characters, and that's perfectly fine. But, yeah, that's really about it for me. I just thought it was really funny looking at this guy making this take. And you know what? This isn't even like a call out or like a, oh, look at what this guy did. It's just funny to talk about. So, you know, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you guys do know there is more to you than meets the eye. Take care, guys.